Hello, my name is Sabrina Moreland, and I am one of the librarians here at Walter State. And today I'm going to show you how to use Jstor, specifically for your English 1020 classes, because you'll be able to find a lot of really great information about the different authors that you're studying and the different types of works and literary elements. So we're going to start off on the library homepage. And you can get there by going to library.ws.edu, or you can click on the Walter State homepage. There's a library link on the top right. So what we're going to do is go into the databases by clicking on the A to Z database list. And we're going to narrow all these down to just the English databases. So you've probably seen this done before. So I'm going to click on English, and then we're going to go into the J's, and there's just one J, and that's Jstor. Now, before we actually go into this, I want you to notice that this comes with an additional username and password. So if you're off campus, you might have to log in using your eLearn credentials, but you'll also have to log into Jstor an extra time to ensure that you're logged in with this institution. So when I click into this, as I've used it many times here on campus, it's probably going to bypass that login, but just keep in mind that we have the WSCC and Tolaruma here for you all to be reminded of what that information is. So I'm going to go into Jstor. And you can see up here at the top, I'm already logged in through Walter State. What I like to do for this database is go right to the advanced search. So we're going to bypass this box, and I'm going to click on this advanced search link. And this, looks similar to databases we've used before. It has the fields that we can change, has our Boolean operators, and these multiple boxes. So what makes Jstor a little different, though, is we have learned in the past that databases use a lot of subject headings and that sort of thing. Jstor does a full text search. So your term is searched for every text that is part of this database. And so sometimes we get more results than we really bargain for. But anyway, what we're going to do is I always start, as I've done with other databases, with the author. So in this first box, I'm going to continue with my Edgar Allan Poe theme. I'm going to type Edgar Allan Poe and hit search. And you see we get lots of results. There's over 4,000 results, and you don't get a lot of information. There's not really a summary of what this is or an abstract, but we can use the tools on the left to narrow down our results a little bit. And so one of the things we can do is maybe we just want journal articles. So we can click on this little box beside journals, and it automatically updates. And since we're looking for literature information specifically, we can narrow by topic. So we could go over here to this language and literature section and click on that, and that helps as well. It just depends on who your author is. So knocked a few out for us. Now there is a search within box, as you might have seen in other databases as well. So I think it's easier in Jstor just to use the search within box rather than figuring out placement of the Boolean operator, quotation marks, parentheses, and all that stuff up here. So I'm going to do Mask of the Red Death, but this time I'm going to make sure it's in quotation marks. That way, the database searches for this exact term, right? So my story is in quotation marks in the search within box. And I'm going to hit search, and it takes away a lot of results. So now we just have 76. So I could look through here to see if anything was applicable to this idea of fear or terror, or maybe even the Gothic tradition. Or I could do another search within to narrow this down even more. So I'm just going to use Gothic because that's one of the terms associated with Poe's writing. So if I do another search within, this time I get 35 results. So big way of narrowing it down just by adding a couple concepts to that search within box. So in Jstor, when you find an article that you want to look into or that you're interested in, you can click into the link for the title here. And then there's like an extra step you have to take. And Jstor is much different compared to the other databases. So one of the things, this like gives you a little introduction of what it's about. It's like the first page, and you can sort of scan through here and look at it. I will point out before we go any further that The citation tool, for some reason, is before you do anything else. So if you are going to, want to cite this, you would do that from here, and you would copy and paste the MLA citation, double check it just like we do with all the databases to make sure everything is capitalized properly and written properly. But that's how you find the citation in Jstor. And then what I like to do is just download this. And so if I just click on this download PDF, you'll be asked to say that you accept and go ahead and proceed to download. And then there's the article. Now, the good thing about getting a PDF is it gives you the page numbers, right? And in MLA, we use the author page method. So that's a great way to have that information for you. So there is JSTOR, and that's how you get the citation. And let's see, if we go back, there should be ways to share. You can email it to yourself, you can save it, you can print it off from the PDF as well. So a little bit different from the other databases, but using that search within really helps you narrow down your results. But just another great place to go to get lots of literary criticism. So again, my name is Sabrina Moreland, and this is how you use JSTOR for literary analysis. If you have any questions about this database or any of our other databases or research, please don't hesitate to contact the library. We're all very happy to help you. So thanks for listening and have a great day.